What is good, Ninja? OG over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to their PE Nintendo Switch and gaming news video. Today we've got some interesting news for you guys, a little bit from different areas, PlayStation 4, Xbox One X, and how that review from PCGamer kind of turned into a buy a Nintendo Switch. I don't know how, but you know, we'll get into that and more. So let's go ahead and get right into this article first here. So Project Nimbus, Code Mira, Protect the City gameplay has been revealed. This is a game that I actually missed reporting on. It's out on PC, but it's also coming to the PlayStation 4 in early 2018 for North America and Europe, and later this year as far as Japan goes. So let's go ahead and get into this title here. So the second in the Game Tomos series, Project Nimbus Code Mira gameplay videos, is titled Protect the City, the high-speed mech action game, which is powered by Unreal Engine 4 and boasts improved graphics, higher resolution, and more over its PC counterpart, is due out for the PlayStation 4 this fall in Japan and early 2018 for the rest of the world, like I stated. I want to go over it because, like I said, I didn't actually get around to talking about this game. So let's go ahead and get into the about on the game. So Project Nimbus Code Mira is a port of Project Nimbus using Unreal Engine 4 with upgraded graphics to make for a suitable quality PlayStation 4 game. Not only have the graphics been improved, the overall balancing has been adjusted, new actions have been added, and the user interface has been completely rebuilt. Project Nimbus Code Mira is due out this fall in Japan. Now the key features are missions set throughout 16 different locations, including Sky City, Seafort, Mountain Base, Giant Prison, and space stages, various mecha and weapons including smart missiles, laser blades, particle cannons, floating laser shields, railguns, and auto-attacking and defending psycho drones, a grand story of an ace pilot set on a future Earth destroyed by war, where a battle between three factions will unfold, eye-catching combat style with transforming giant mecha, daredevil pilots, and battle against flying boats. So this is a very interesting looking game. It almost looks as if Bandai Namco actually wanted to make a good Gundam game. That's kind of what it looks like here, because we haven't seen any Gundam game like this. They haven't really showed off anything, and this looks exactly like what a Gundam game, or what you would think a Gundam game would look like. Now it's coming exclusively to the PS4 as far as this remade version of the game, and as far as the original, I think you can play that on PC, but I guess the PS4 version is going to have a lot of upgrades and improvements. And like I said, if you're into Gundam, then this game, you should have your eye on it. And I love the old school Gundam Wing. I was a big fan of that particular series of Gundam growing up as a kid. So this one is definitely on my radar. Going to see if I can probably get a review code for you guys early next year on this one. It looks awesome. And it looks like if Bandai Namco actually decided to make a great Gundam game, like this is what it would look like. So man, I'm like itching to see if they could work with this developer in order to make a Gundam game, Gundam Wing that is. That would be awesome, right? Where you can play as like Hiro Yui and you can play like Troa and all of them. Oh my gosh, that would be so cool with all the Gundams from the show. But we got this for right now. It looks pretty cool. I'm looking forward to checking it out. It'll be out later this year on the PlayStation 4 in Japan, and then of course early 2018 for everyone else. What do you guys think about Project Nimbus Code Mira for the PlayStation 4? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the next article here, Pro Controller and Joy-Con grip support is being patched into Snipperclips, will be available in Snipperclips Plus. So with this month's release of Snipperclips Plus, new controller options are on the way for the game. Nintendo's Assistant Manager of Production Development told IGN that Pro Controller and Joy-Con grip support are being added in. Additionally, these options will be patched into the original game as well. So if you decide not to buy Snipperclips Plus, that's okay. You'll still be able to use these multiple control options. Now, the product development manager also said the team had wanted to support both options from the beginning, but they weren't included only due to lack of time since Snipperclips was a launch title. Here are his full words, quote, "We actually have always wanted to support them, even from the beginning. It was just something that we ended up having to shelve at the time, and that was actually one of the key targets when we looked at Snipperclips Plus. It was actually to be default in Snipperclips Plus, and then we were releasing a patch for Snipperclips next week that will bring Pro Controller and grip support to all players who have already downloaded the game. It's a free update, so that capability will be there very soon." So a little thing about Snipperclips, guys, as far as this title, it's a very interesting and unique title that was made between, I think, one of Nintendo's own development studios, the same team that worked like on what was it, the like 1080 snowboarding and all of that stuff. Liam Robertson did like a video on them. I forgot what that development team is listed or named as, but it was a collaboration between them and also an outside like third party as far as indie developer, and they put the game together, and it's really good if you have someone to play with. It's a lot of fun. I've played it myself. There's also a demo that you could play, and Snipperclips Plus is actually a box retail version of the game, so I'm definitely picking that one up, and it does have the support for all the different controllers there with the grip, in addition to the Pro controller, because before all you could use was just basically a single Joy-Con. So I'm really loving the fact that they actually added in that extra support. It's going to make the game much more appealing to more people out there, and now you can just play the game with any type of controller, but it also gives you more options because not a lot of people have, like, let's say, 4 Joy-Cons lying around. Now if you have like a Pro controller, you have a grip, and then you also have the Joy-Cons as well, it just gives people more opportunities as far as the amount of people to play the game, because it is up to 4 players. So that's awesome stuff there. What do you guys think about Snipperclips Plus as far as them adding in this stuff in addition to the original Snipperclips, Pro controller support, Joy-Cons with grip support? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the last article here, and shout outs to John over there from SpawnWave. He highlighted this, or I would have never saw it, but via Twitter, he says this about the Xbox One X review from PCGamer. I'm gonna read the excerpt that he put and then his reaction to that first, and then I'll get into what I have to say. So here is the end part, I guess, of the review of the Xbox One X from PCGamer. If you want a 4K Blu-ray player, the Xbox is a great buy. Though, like I said above, I think I'd go for the more affordable Xbox One S. But if it's all about the games, the Nintendo Switch just seems like a no-brainer right now. Breath of the Wild, Splatoon 2, and Mario Odyssey are all great games, and being able to play them on the go really does feel a bit magical. Microsoft is years ahead of Nintendo in online features, but well, they don't have Zelda, do they? And that is just very bizarre. Just to me, it's just very bizarre. But let's get into what John had to say on Twitter. Make sure you go follow John over there at SpawnWave. Awesome stuff. He invites me to the Spawncast all the time, so make sure you go follow him. And he says, well, that was weird. PCGamer's Xbox One X review took a hard left turn into Nintendo Town right at the end. And yeah, that's basically what I was saying. It's weird, it's a bit bizarre that they would literally say, hey, don't buy this thing, go buy a Nintendo Switch. Now this is PCGamer, so let's put some context into this, and this is the reason why I I talk more about just the article, guys, because we need to have the right context when it comes to things. And PCGamer, obviously they probably have the nicest, biggest rigs available, right? They've been playing 4K, they've been doing Ultra HD, they've been doing all that. So the Xbox One X to them is what? What is the Xbox One X to them? I don't really think it offers much value to them, because they said if you want a 4K Blu-ray player. You know what I'm saying? They're not talking about, I guess, like all the games and all that, because they've had that on their own system. PC is still, if you want the highest quality, you want the best graphics, you want all the details, you want to see nose hair on your people whenever you play Call of Duty shooting people, you want free online that you don't have to pay for, PC is still the best place to play. So you have to keep that into context what they said here. For these dudes, a Nintendo Switch is probably a lot more appealing to spend $299 than spending $500 on this device. That is good, but not as good as your PC or your big old rig that you have. And on top of that, you have to pay for the online to play those games, whereas with the PC, you don't. So I think that's where PCGamer is coming from. Whereas if you have a Nintendo Switch, you're going to get stuff that's not on your PC that you can play when you're away from your rig, because you can't take your rig everywhere that you go. I mean, some people can take a laptop, but that's still not as mobile and as cool as a Nintendo Switch, a real handheld. So that's the one thing that you have to notice as far as keeping some context here. PCGamer, they already have the highest quality. They've been playing 4K and everything for a while. But I will say that it's interesting because Nintendo has created this device that can fit perfectly with PCGamer, that can fit with an Xbox One gamer or a PlayStation 4 gamer or the main core Nintendo fan. So I thought that was very bizarre and weird myself. So what do you guys think about that as far as PCGamer's review suggesting a Nintendo Switch over an Xbox One X? And do you guys feel that they should have done that? I mean, that seems just kind of weird. If you're like reading, like, let's say a Nintendo Switch review, then all of a sudden they say go buy a PlayStation 4 or something like that. If they were able to provide compelling evidence, I guess, but at the same time, we have to also put some more context into that, is that that happened with the Wii U all the time. They said, oh, well, you can just buy a more affordable PlayStation 3 or Xbox 360, or you can wait for the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. So that did happen in Wii U reviews. So I guess it kind of goes both ways, right? So what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comment section below. All right, Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us out. Also, make sure you check out our Patreon page. Pledge any tier. Be entered to win some awesome prizes and also prize eShop tournaments. Also, make sure you check out our brand new YouTube live gaming page and consider sponsoring PlayerEssence. When you do so, you get custom themed emotes for the chat and much more. Also, make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future. And subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you, Ninja, for the next video. Peace.